Hello, this is Spellbinder's report on news articles on the web, especially on the Rense.com. There's all types of news today. This is pretty sad. Libya, British plans to strip Gaddafi of oil reserve, and with the help of the Rothschilds, that's what the story starts to cover. In basicness, it says that they can do all types of no-fly and freezing and everything, but they want the oil. Yes, they do. There's all types of craziness going on. Oil markets brace for a contrived Saudi day of rage. And the hype of oil will go up. Think you're paying, what, £6, £7 a liter right now, or at least £4 a liter, which is about $6 a gallon, or a liter here, I guess. It's going to go up. They're pushing the price up. With Britain, not enough planes to do no-fly duty. The British don't have enough power and planes to do it. Here's the article on that. Britain unable to patrol no-fly zone over Libya as we have not got enough planes, warn experts. Yes, they're not going to be able to stop Gaddafi doing his massive attack created by the very oil firms and the banksters out there. Oh, here we go again. I mean, this is just go to Rense.com is what I'm going to give you on this, because there's nothing else to tell you. I mean, you just go to Rense.com and you'll find all the stores. Oil markets brace for contrived Saudi day of rage. There you go. Yes, this is another article coming out of the Telegraph. Oil markets brace for Saudi rage as global spare capacity wears thin. That's right, because most of these people are getting their oil from them in the Middle East, and there's all this trouble being stirred up. This is even more madness. It's coming up through here. We believe the OPEC spare capacity has already dropped below 2 million barrels per day. The question therefore arises how much spare capacity is left to absorb potential supply disruptions in other countries. He said, you'll be able to read all these at Rense.com. UN paves way for no-fly zone. That's right, we gotta have the UN in there, the United Nations, who are a bunch of criminals got together and run the world using the banksters and others to put this all together. They're the ones mostly behind all this. Look at this. It says Cameron outlined his conversation with Obama when he appeared on one show on BBC One at 7 p.m. We've got to prepare for what we might have to do if Gaddafi goes on brutalizing his own people, he said. Well, they're just trying to oust out the old dictator to put in a new dictator. It's all part of the UN plan. What else? No-fly zone is an empirism for war. That's what it is. It's to get the U.S. into another war, as if we don't have enough grounds we're covering. We're nothing than the Roman Empire spread itself so thin that this is going to have to end at some point in the future. No-fly zone is empirism for war. We'd be mad to try it. Cameron urges to dust himself in military glory may be strong, but he should not interfere in the Lebanon rebels' cause. He really, you guys in Britain have no dog in the fight. I don't know why you'd want to go there and play. You really don't have a dog in that fight. U.S. has all the dogs in the fight. They got the whole Middle East have been fighting with dogs in there. Dog fight, big giant dog fight, and it's costing people's lives. Outgunned rebels continue to fight in Ras al-Ain. Yes, they got video there. New image from Ras al-Ain fighting. There's even more fighting going on there. Look, we'll just go there and take a look at Gaddafi forces hit central Libya oil facilities. And look,
smoke was rising in thick black pillars above the oil facility of Sidr on Libya's central coast. An opposition spokesman says Muammar Gaddafi's forces struck an oil pipeline and oil storage facility there in battles with rebels. Opposition fighters, meanwhile, were heading toward the clashes from territory they control further east. The longtime Libyan leader
Madness,
appears
I
to be
tell
trying
you.
to keep up the momentum he's seized in recent days in his fight.
This is a just fight, but it was started by an unjust cause of the New World Order banksters. Yes. What else do we have here that we must go on to? Battle rages for Zawaya. Zaraya battle rages. Why skin doesn't dissolve in the bath. Wow, there's another article for you. Maine City passes food sovereignty bill. That's right. They've now decided they're going to pass a non-sovereignty bill. Sidwick, Maine declares local food sovereignty for raw milk, meat, etc. Something good coming out of that. We got to fight against this S510 type bill that they have passed under, what is it, 2751 or 2951. It's the crazy bill that says the UN has control over our food. Oh, it's this madness, war madness. What else we got? Quebec halts fracking. Yes, Quebec says it halts fracking. It's a good thing, too, because fracking pollutes all the groundwater and wells and stuff nearby. And you should see the movie, what was it called? Gasland, where a guy shows that he's lighting up the faucet and a big flame shoots out and burns the hair off his arms, and shows him in that documentary that, hey, this is what happened when I allowed them to frack on my land. There you have my happiness and the pain of prisoners. Well, these are my happiness and the pain of the prisoner. This is another article coming up here. I'm trying to cover as much as I can within 10 minutes if I can. I don't really want to carry this out for 15 minutes. Well, and again, I'm having, it says it's done. It's not done. Article's not working. Try something else. I'm going to go to Quebec halts fracking. Maybe I'll get that article to come up faster. I've been having DSL problems. Have any of you have DSL problems where it just stops at a certain time, like around 2 o'clock during the day for about 20 minutes or so, and then starts back up? Never had that problem before. There it is, though. Quebec stops fracking. It says Quebec is halting common practice used to get oil and gas out of the ground because they're shooting all types of chemicals and stuff down into the ground. It's poisoning the groundwater. Fracking isn't the best way to get to this gas and everything. There's better ways, but they're using the easiest way. There's the difference there. Oh, what else is there? Oh, it's the military versus education funding, astonishing amounts of money. Oh, what's this? The activist post, defunding education to send America's future abroad. That's right, they're teaching kids how to be military people so they can go and fight wars for the banksters and other I guess they'd call them the industrial military complex. They need people out there to fight their wars so they can keep making money making munitions, and oil companies making money making oil. And where we're worse than oil people, I keep telling you that. I had one on Abatic oil, and it's there, it's everywhere. Cuts in states' federal spending to balance the economic scales. They are aiming to cut into social programs instead of concentrating their fire on the issues that have actually led to our current monstrous debt situation: military expenditures, corporate welfare, and foreign aid. As the wars in the Middle East rage on, America is spending an astronomical amount of money in other nations while our own falls apart. Here's what that story's about. Defunding of the education to send America's future abroad. What else we got? Music generated by earthquakes. There's a video on that. You can check that out. What else is there? The rise up against the UN Agenda 21 and ICLE. Yes, this is another crazy thing going on. We're being attacked on all sides, people. I'm just trying to point out the attacks through showing headlines of just today. People are raising against the ICLEI and the Agenda 21. Today we turn to Edmond and Oklahoma. Edmond, Oklahoma is an epicenter of anti-ICLEI fight. It started in December when city leaders scheduled a sustainability forum. The intent was to implement their pro-ICLEI plans without opposition. Thanks to patriots and liberal activists, about 200 citizens came to the meeting and were determined to fight sustainability and expose the ICLEI. The forum participants were asked to form discussion groups and to share ideas regarding water conservation, green space parks, and energy-efficient buildings to save money. City staff would then take those recommendations to implement in a grassroots community plan. And said, we're telling you we don't want to do that. We want to talk about sustainability, its history, where it comes from. As residents Sermon said amid widespread applause. The city community development director Sharon Instant tried to move the meeting back to sustainability but was not able to prevail because they're trying to tell you you gotta give up your land, give up your house, give up everything for them. That's what it's about. And a lot of people don't know what that's about. More frequency-induced disease, a shocking discovery. Yes, frequency-induced disease. Here's another headline of the day by Clifford E. Carnicon, March 8th. Says, note, I am not offering any medical advice or diagnosis in this information. I am acting solely as an independent researcher and providing results of extended observation and analysis of unusual biological conditions are evident. Each individual must work with their own health professional to establish an appropriate course of action, and any health-related comments on this paper are solely the informational purpose that they are from my own perspective. Yes, he's talking about how they're sending these filaments so-called Morgellons conditions, unique features and characteristics of this particular filament type of culture growth. Yes, they're able to now grow this stuff in a Petri dish and show you that it really does exist. And we're being lied to for their takeover. You just don't understand all this. You have to read this article to get better. Look, here we go. The DHS ran travel site catering to pedophiles. That's right. The Department of Home Security ran travel site catering to pedophiles. It's okay for pedophiles, but not the normal person. Everything it's up is now down. Everything it's black, it's now white. Everything it's left is now right, or right is now left. DHS and ICE arrest man for linking to other sites. Yes, they're getting ready to do all this. This is the more craziness that they're getting ready to do. Demand progress. No. Fight back. Internet users arrested for linking to other websites like I'm doing here. Oh my golly, I could be in trouble. Rents could be in trouble. Infowars.com. I can mention dozens of websites that link to other articles to give you this information. They don't want you to know this information. It's so vital to your living in life that they don't want you to know it. That's why they want to take it away from you. This is the insanity. They want you to sign the form and petition Janet Napolitano, Director of Homeland Security, and join the Morton, Director of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, to stop this madness that they're trying to put on us. Mexico approves GM corn pilot project. They got a pilot project to start GM and corn in Mexico to destroy all their pure crops down there. Yes, this is what's going on. Look, 30 years of aspartame harm. FDA does nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. 30 years. This is Betty Martini, doctor. Independent scientific peer-reviewed studies for 30 years show harm caused by aspartame, that loving additive to your soft drinks that supposedly doesn't do anything. Oh, read the facts. USDA, FDA allow ammonia injections in meat to kill off bacterium they don't want to look for. Free trade in U.S. industry race to the bottom. Iran, the least popular country in the world. World food prices to stay at record highs in 2011. from the UN, of course, the United Nations of Satan. Oh man, Christians should leave shallow Israel First churches. Look, this is all you can find at rense.com. I have to leave you for now, but I just wanted to show you some of this. You can see some of this I had over here on the left. These are videos, all videos showing you that they're destroying you, and all you have to do is watch. If you don't watch and see why you're being destroyed, then you will be destroyed. Until next time, this is Spellbinders Report. Good day.